Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is David A. Kwan and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my weekly vlog for October 2nd, 2016. In this video I'm going to tell you guys what's been going on for the past week, what I plan to do for the upcoming week, concerning things like what movies have I seen, video games I'm playing, events I've attended, and let's go ahead and talk about the events I've attended this past week because it has been quite busy. I did go to Force Friday / Rogue Friday. If you go on Twitter, like both words are used as hashtags for the event. It's a day when new Star Wars merchandise is released, right? So I went to the closest Toys R Us, which is in Topeka, Kansas. It's like 30 minutes away. I'm literally the only person from the entire city of Lawrence actually went to Force Friday in Topeka, Kansas. There were like 10 people there. In all, I was like number 5. So yeah, it was crazy, man. Right before midnight, getting in my car and driving half an hour to the closest Toys R Us just for this event. I got a free t-shirt, free poster. I actually bought one action figure. I got Jyn Erso from the new Rogue One movie coming out this year. And I'll be honest with you, it was quite pathetic compared to last year, you know. I made videos about it. I made a vlog, a haul video related to it. If you want to check it out, it's on my YouTube channel already. I guess people are just, you know, just not huge Star Wars fans where I live, you know. I remember last year, I was like, we gotta get by all, you know, Kylo Ren and Captain Phasma because they're gonna sell out on Force Friday. I was like waiting in line for that reason, you know. And they never sold out, you know. It's pretty crazy. I made a bunch of post-Force Friday videos last year, and these action figures fully stocked, you know, everything was still there, you know. So I guess people are just waiting for them to go on clearance, or it's just people are just not taking Star Wars merchandise seriously where I live, you know. I mean, I live in a college town, and people have better priorities, you know what I mean. I did go to Freestate Comic-Con. It was on Saturday. This is the time when a lot of Comic-Cons happen, you know. So I went there. There were a bunch of indie comic artists there. A few cosplayers. They were selling action figures and comic books. I walked out there with a couple free posters, some comics, some action figures. I did a haul video. I have not uploaded that yet, by the way. So I'm going to upload that later this week. Of Freestate Comic-Con. It was small, you know, it was a tiny Comic-Con, it was like $5 admission, but I still enjoyed it. I spent like a couple hours there, I had a good time. Finally, I went to Late Night in the Phog, which is this sports event at my university. KU did this thing where they introduced all the new basketball players. They introduced like they did dances and cheerleading performances and stuff like that, and you know, the coach talked. It's a big pep rally. Let's think of it that way. It's a big pep rally. I made videos about that also. I'm probably gonna upload that video like right after I upload this one because I know like a lot of people are desperate to see what footage I have. You know, I couldn't find a seat at the event, so I just ran around and took pictures of whatever's around. You know, so I ran into the mascot, ran into some cheerleaders, ran into the dancers, and that's why I took pictures with and took videos of. You know, I didn't bother just to sit in the arena and watch the event. I was like checking out what else is going on outside. You know, behind the scenes and whatever. You know, hopefully I run into the basketball players and stuff like that. So those are the events I attended this past week. I'll upload videos of that later on. Movies have I seen this past week? I saw Ghostbusters, the new 2016 Ghostbusters with Melissa McCarthy and Leslie Jones and stuff like that. The movie is not bad, alright? I didn't think it was as terrible as people were saying it. I still enjoyed it, you know. I can see why people didn't like it, you know. I see the flaws there, you know. But I still had a good time watching, you know. I didn't laugh much at all, but there were some funny parts, you know. It's like, that's the most I got out of it. And besides that, I've been watching a ton of Exorcism type movies. I don't know what it is, man, but I've been loving these Exorcist type movies. I saw the Exorcist TV show, and I just got, you know, this is my obsession, my recent obsession. So I did see the last Exorcism this past week. I saw parts 1 and 2. Part one of the last Exorcism is actually a found footage movie, similar to like Blair Witch or, you know, like Cloverfield or something like that, you know. But the second movie wasn't. It was like a regular movie. So I saw this and I thought it was really good. I'm gonna make like an Exorcist video later on, like all my Exorcism type collections. All the movies have Exorcism in it. Okay. I saw The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I actually really like this movie. So it was like after The Exorcism happened, right? And then they had a little courtroom thing, and you know, we saw flashbacks of the event and stuff like that. I thought it was really cool, but it wasn't scary. Like most of these exorcism movies, they don't scare me as much, you know. I guess I'm more afraid of that psychological thing. Like I watched The Ring or The Grudge. Those movies scare me. These things they don't scare me a lot. You know, I watch like the slasher stuff and I find it funny. Like I watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre like last week, right? I find a movie more funny than it is scary. So I don't know. It's just the way I think, I guess. Or maybe it's because, you know, I played so many horror video games, and once you like experience for yourself, you know, when you're controlling the character. Playing Silent Hill or Resident Evil or something like that, going back to games like the movies, you know, you don't get affected very much. I remember I saw the Evil Dead, the most recent Evil Dead movie, and you know, I wasn't afraid at all. You know, I just kind of find it funny. Annalise, the Exorcist tapes, the terrifying story that inspired the exorcism of Emily Rose. I fell asleep during this thing, man. I couldn't watch it was so boring. So whatever, it's another found footage movie, but I was so bored of it. I also saw the Blackwater Valley Exorcism. This one's okay. I thought I had good ideas, but I didn't think it was executed very well. I think it's more of a TV. It kind of has a feeling of a TV movie, you know, or like an independent film. It wasn't that great to me. But whatever, I enjoyed it. You know, the only thing I can be happy about with some of these movies is that they keep me occupied for a couple hours. You know, if they keep me occupied entertained for a couple hours, good for it. You know, finally got Exorcismus. Okay, so this dude, his niece was possessed. You know, she was like a teenager who wanted to be away from her family, and so she did the pentagram on the floor and the Ouija board and stuff like that. She was saying, I want to be free from my family, and then suddenly her family starts dying because of her, you know. So the uncle, who was actually a priest, tried to exorcise her. So I thought it was okay also. Most of these movies are just okay. Like I watched the original Exorcist movie, even though it's like slow, it's still good, you know. If you haven't seen the new TV show, it's actually quite good. It's like a little twist at the end and stuff like that. I haven't seen the second episode yet, but I will. And that's pretty much it when it comes to movies. Like exorcism galore, you know. Like Ghostbusters actually had a possession in it, you know. You saw it in the trailer. Melissa McCarthy's character was actually possessed by the demon, you know. And then I saw all these movies. It's been exorcism marathon, you know. And I actually got a few movies I bought recently. I got The Devil Inside, Deliver Us from Evil. I got The Possession. Yeah, so I'll be watching that later this week, I guess. Video games. I did play. I did complete that mobile game that I showed you guys last week, Good Night Story. I finished it, and I posted about it on Instagram. And that's about it. You know, I did record myself beating the game. You know, I just took this camera and just held my phone in front of it and showed you the ending of the game. You know. And that's pretty much it. That's all I did. I did buy Just Cause 2 for Xbox 360. I saw it for like $17.99 at Target, used copy. And I was like, sure, I'll get it. You know, I really enjoyed the Just Cause 3. I recently played it on YouTube, and you watch all my videos of that on YouTube. By the way, I think there's like 4 parts. So you can see myself, give you my reactions on the ending and stuff like that, giving you my review of the game. So far, I'm liking it. I've only had like 2 sessions playing the game so far. The game functions just like Just Cause 3, by the way. You know, Xbox 360 and Xbox 360 and the new gen and the last gen, they're not very much different. I think people will agree with that. You know, there's not a ton of like groundbreaking things when it comes to graphics and gameplay and stuff like that. Most games play the same as they did. You know. Upcoming videos for the upcoming week. Alright, I got a horror DVD haul, I got a book collection video review sort of thing, and I got a Funko Pop haul. And I think most of you guys know what Funko Pop I'm going to talk about, okay? Because I uploaded about it on Instagram. So those videos are coming up this week. I'm probably going to upload later on today the Late Night in the Phog video from me attending that, and the Freestate Comic-Con later on in the week. And we'll just see how the week goes, alright? This will be a busy week. So I already scheduled all these videos up already, so The horror DVD haul, the book collection video, and the Funko Pop video are already up on YouTube. They're just not, they're scheduled to go public later on this week. Okay. And I guess that's it. Shout out to Matt, aka Mouse. He posted stuff. Yarnick. The usual people. And Kenny Jail, I guess. Thank you for watching, everyone. Rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Talk to you guys later.